Okay, hello and welcome everybody. Today I am playing The Test Secrets of the Soul 2. So, very long time ago, like probably when I first started streaming, maybe? Years ago. It'd be, what, 2 years ago now, maybe? Anyways, I did the first one. That should be up on my channel. I do want to say one thing. Sometimes there are controversial questions, and so I will cut out some questions. It's free. I will state it is free, so you can always play it on your own and see what it says. But I don't like to deal with the opinions of others and they're controversial. I just ignore it. So if you see it randomly being cut a little, it's, probably because I just didn't want to sit there and listen to people debate in my comments about what's right or wrong, because there was some other ones before that I also edited out of that last video. Regardless, here we are. It's basically just a personality quiz game, more or less, so yeah, I'm listening to it with no music, but y'all will have some background music, because I don't know if it's copyright free or not, so here we go. Before proceeding to the test, it's strongly advised that you've played as the direct sequel to the first experience. To play the test of the soul and follow instructions given in the experience, advise you go back and proceed your journey forth. I did. Very well. You may proceed, Wanderer. This is a very long time ago. My brother, poor brother. You're not the only one. Oh, sister, sweet sister, the pain has just begun. Contain it no longer. I cast away the sun. In darkness I wander. Thy fathers will be gone. Fathers will be dead. It does have like a background raining kind of thing to it. Find yourself once again on the side of a seemingly trap, tucked away in the throes of a midnight storm. The rain pelts the windows like falling stones, and the wind rages on as the chapel doors shake in trouble. I'm so sorry. I really need to learn to speak slower for you guys. It's just so hard. As you peer around the room, you catch a set of glowing red eyes, gazing at you under a shroud of darkness. A ghastly apparition begins to form in front of you, accompanied with a grim voice beckoning you into the light. The desolate chapel. We meet again? It's basically just... There he is, the one and only. So we meet again, Wonder. I didn't expect you back so soon. Your clothes are soaked and tattered. Come, dry yourself from the downpour. For we have all the time in the world to convert. It looks like the storm is going to last a while, Wanderer. Make yourself at home. I'm sure we have a few things to catch up on. I'd love to play our favorite game, wouldn't you? You know. The one where I peer deep into your soul. I'm sure you'll enjoy it, Wanderer. I know I certainly will. You can even make it interesting. I'm going to ask you some questions, and you're going to answer them for me. And as always, I'm going to need you to complete and utter honesty. There's so much I didn't get asked last time we were in each other's presence, Wanderer. I look forward to getting to know you on an even deeper level. Now, some of these questions are going to be quite difficult to answer. Just take your time and think. It's better to give you an answer than it is to rush, for there is no going back. Just like last time, I will tell you what I see within your soul. I should retake the first one, although it probably really hasn't changed. But this time, you might not like what you hear. I don't think I liked what I heard last time. I don't even remember. I'm gonna have to go check up on that video myself after this. Let's get started, shall we? Make yourself comfortable as I drill deep into your psyche. We'll begin now. Would you say you're currently in a positive mood? Yeah. You feeling nervous at all? Not really. In general or just in life? I don't know, I'll say no. Feeling somewhat anxious? If you keep asking me, I might be. Would you say you're feeling curious at the moment? I'm curious to see what you have to say. Can't really worry about anything at all. Oh, there's always something to worry about. I would consider myself a fairly open individual. Can you sometimes keep your walls very hand with somewhat reserved? Hell yeah, I can. You think that anyone truly knows you? Yeah. One person, but yeah. Would you say you have a pretty good idea of the type of questions I'm going to ask you? No idea. You appear to be completely honest with your answers moving forward, even if they're difficult to answer. Yeah, you guys might not see some of them, because I'm not going to deal with controversial things. I like minor controversy, not major political debate. It's because YouTube is my safe space, and I want to be everyone else's safe space, and I don't want to sit here and debate fucking politics or whatever. Have you ever felt like a demon lived inside of you? No. Also, these questions get personal, so you can see a little bit of a understanding of who I am a little bit more, maybe. You know, it's all for funsies, though. Interesting. Have you ever looked for a way out of this life? Are you asking me if I ever contemplated ending myself? Maybe once upon a time? Sure, I'll say yes to that. Do I feel like to be truly completely content? I'd say I'm getting there, but maybe not completely. Can two separate people's traumas ever be accurately compared? Ooh. This is really hard. I'm gonna say no to that one. Do that everyone should have the right to pursue happiness. Yes. Yes, but don't be a piece of shit. If faith is having the belief in something in the absence of evidence, then would you say that you exhibit faith in anything? See, when we say evidence, people sometimes believe that God has talked to them. Is that considered evidence? Or are we talking science says no? I would say that I believe in something, although I do not believe in a God per se, especially a Christian God or anything like that. Does that have to be a rational individual? Yeah, for the most part. Is it possible to think about nothing? It is, but not for me. In general, yeah. Yes, I've passed it. Heartbreak's a bitch. Does death give meaning to life? No, I don't think that. I think your life is meaningful without you having to die. Do you have to experience something in order to know it exists? Ooh. Ooh, that's a good question. I mean, not everything you have to go through to... I try to think, like, in my life of things that, like, I haven't experienced, but I mean, I've never been in space myself, but I believe that, you know, you can go up there and do that. I'm gonna say no. Do you believe that humans are the only species that question why they exist? Maybe on this earth. Sorry, I didn't cut that one. My cats were being annoying and I had to kick them out. Now they're probably gonna scream at me, so well, Sunkist is. That's my kitten. Do you believe humans are the only species? I don't think. Maybe on Earth, but who really actually knows? I think species can mean a lot of things. I'm gonna say no to that one. Do you think life has a goal and a meaning? I think that life probably has a meaning. Yeah, it probably has some end thing. Would you want to be in charge of choosing how you die? No. Please just kill me without me thinking about it. Have you ever felt you're living in a dream? Only when I dissociate really hard. Not really. Do you know that fear prevents you from living your life to the fullest? For the most part, no. There are some things I do struggle with, but no. Do you believe you can tell the difference between good and evil? I mean, everybody has different morals. I'd like to think my morals are on the better side. What? You scram? I'm recording a video. You do flop? I'm recording. Are defects always bad? Not necessarily. Supposed to live with absolutely no regrets. No, I don't believe that you can live a life without having. Although, no, I think no. Do you sometimes good people do bad things? For sure. Would you help someone whom you wronged in the past? Oh, would help someone who wronged me? Depends on how far they wronged me. There's only one person that I could think of who... Yeah, for the most part, yes. 99%. There's only one person who does not fall into that, with an exception. Would you consider friends with someone who betrayed you? Probably not, no. Do you believe that you're gifted? Sorry, my cat's screaming. She got her voice, so she just likes to yell into the fucking beyond now. I don't think I'm maybe any more gifted than some other people. No? Do you think it's better to have loved and lost than to never have loved at all? I question this question daily. Because when you go through that loss, was it all ever really worth it? I guess love is a part of life. Stop! Cut it out. First self-sabotage. I haven't self-sabotaged. I probably accidentally. I didn't realize that's what I was doing at the time. Not that it makes it right, but I have ruined one of the best friendships I ever had. And I still feel guilty about that. Do you feel like a sponge is on the emotions of others? Sometimes. Do you feel like we're reflecting the emotions of others? No. Do you think the best things in life are free? Not always. My cat is just screaming up a storm right now. Are the best things free? Yes and no. That's a both for me. Do you believe collective happiness could exist in the world? It could. Will it ever? Do you believe a dream can be taken away? Kind of. I also kind of believe if there's a will, there's a way, so I'm gonna say no for that. Can enlightenment be achieved without realizing it? Yeah, some people get so stuck in cycles that they don't realize that they've gotten to where they need to be. And they're so they're so just damaging their own self that they don't realize what they're doing. Do you ever get depressed after accomplishing a goal? No. Does love hurt? I don't know if I think love hurts, but it's not as easy all the time as people think it is. It shouldn't really hurt, but it can be... That's a hard question. Do you ever worry about something and get away with it? No. Do you believe you feel emotional pain on a more... Yes. Do you believe true love is possible without being loved in return? No. That kind of defeats the purpose of true love. Do you struggle with allowing yourself to be happy? Not anymore, probably. Have you ever remembered doing something you didn't actually do? Why would I remember doing something I didn't do? No. Do you attempt to escape from reality? Sometimes. But don't we all? Ain't that the reality? Think it's possible to truly become the best version of yourself? Most definitely. It might take me 40 years, but maybe one day I'll get there. Do you believe you're fated to do specific? No, I don't believe in fate. Do you believe life is an adventure? It's fucking something. That's a word for it. Sure. I'll say sure to that. Do you think the future can be predicted by looking back on the past? No. Not at all. Great people can do horrible things, and people who did not grow up well can go on to do amazing things. Can time be wasted? Yes. To me it can. I'm like one of those people who always wants to be doing something, and like I don't have to do anything crazy. Like it could just be like, oh, you know, cuddling on the couch, binging a show together. But like I don't want to just sit there and just like sit there. That drives me insane. Even like sometimes sitting on my phone for too long is like a waste of my time. Do you wonder where your life will be in 10 years from now? I always wonder what my life will be. Have you acted recklessly because you didn't think you'd live a long life? When I was really young. Oh, I say really young as if, you know, I'm only almost 25, but, you know, whatever. Do you believe science and religion can happily coexist? Some of them. Not a lot of them. Do you think that world peace could ever truly exist? Unfortunately, no. I don't. As much as I would really want to, but we do not live in a perfect world, and we live in a world with a lot of people who choose to become selfish and hurt others because they have the power to. Do you think an animal can be evil? Yeah, I actually do, just like I think people can be. Do you think humans are animals? Yes. Your question, I don't even know any answers yet. Some of them? Have I questioned? It's not that I question them, it's that some of them just fall in the middle. I'm gonna say no. Such thing as a foolish question. I want to say no. I'm gonna say no, but with the exception that like, I don't like when people ask me like stupid fucking things. Like we're standing around like, oh, can you go like sharpen your pencil? Where's the pencil sharpener? As if they didn't just look straight at it. I'm gonna say no for the most part though. In a grand scale, no. Would you say that you've had a problem with authority? I'm gonna say not really. If given the opportunity, would you run your own country? In the world we like, if I had my own country in the world we live in, absolutely not. Exactly where you'd like to be in life at this very moment. I'm not exactly where I'd like to be. I think it'll take me a little bit more time, but my life is getting there. I'm getting a lot better, you know? Ah, yes, I had a hunch. You're afraid of what your future may hold? No, I'm not really afraid of it for the most part. Do you have any strong controversies when they openly speak? Most definitely. I think most people have that. Would you accept everything you have in your life to save someone you care about? Probably. Do you think it's something that they have in your life to save you? I'm gonna give my partner the benefit of the doubt here and say yes. Only my partner though. Do you ever enjoy breaking rules? No, I don't actually. I get so anxious. Do you have the most in-depth personality among your peers? Well, I don't have any fucking friends, so... This is kind of a self-righteous question. But whatever. First surprise I accomplished something you didn't think you could accomplish. Actually, yes. I did so well at this appointment that I did not want to go to and I was terrified of. And I did so well, and I'm so proud of myself. And that's great. Do you feel like life is like, oh, life is most definitely out of my control. Do you like feeling in control? Yeah, I actually do. I'm not over controlling though. Do you like having no responsibilities? I mean, I'm gonna say no. Okay. Usually, excuse me, there's like a thunder sound effect there, like with lightning, but I think because I turned the sound off, it turned itself off. So it doesn't seem letting up, now does it? That's alright. We still got so much to talk about, Wanderer. Have you ever held regret something child you might have done that wound up hurting someone else? We all make mistakes. Have you ever played the victim even though you knew you hadn't been wronged? No. At the time I maybe did some things and didn't realize them, but I didn't consciously play a victim knowing that I was being a piece of shit. Have you ever lied to get someone in trouble? No. I don't really care about getting people in trouble. Have you ever failed to tell the truth to keep someone out of trouble? I also kind of got a big mouth, I guess. Would you consider us to be traditional? Probably not by today's standards. Does your emotions change drastically with the changing? I would not say drastically. I've handled my emotions well now. I still get a little bit of seasonal depression, but not so much. Drastically is too strong of a word for me to say yes. Do you have to difficulty of things that you know aren't actually your fault? Some things. Would you still have to be socially awkward? No. I just choose not to talk. Would you care if you were forgotten after you died? I mean, see, my thing with this is that I don't believe that anyone is truly forgotten. That you live on in so many different ways that, like, maybe someone doesn't remember your name anymore, but this person, this thing, this place, they see your gravestone, they live, like, you know, all the animals and plants and all the things you've done in your life, you've touched and changed, and you've made your impact on their earth long after you're gone. So, I guess I'll have to say yes for that, but I don't really believe that anyone's truly forgotten. Have you ever persuaded someone to change their mind to better suit your wants or needs? I think at times my OCD got in the way, and I've maybe tried to act, like, at the time, it's not, I'm not trying to excuse it, you know, I wasn't always perfect, and, like, nobody is, you know? I try not to, maybe in the past, like, relationship, I just was learning so much about myself, and But that's not really something I do now. I want everyone to be themselves and being comfortable being who they are. Do you feel a strong obligation to protect the ones you love? Most definitely. Do you think love might be the best feeling in the world? Most definitely. Do you think love might be the worst feeling in the world? No, there are worse. Grief is something else. Would you say that you're an impulsive person at times? No, I'm not impulsive. Do you get obsessive when you're passionate about something? Yes, I do. As you can tell by me, religiously playing through all of the Trails games back to back to back to back. So, have you ever pondered what the best way to be disposed of a body? Hear me out on this one, guys. I watch a lot of true crime, and sometimes you just wonder, like, why did you do that when you could have done something else? But not because I want to dispose of a dead body, just because I watch a lot of true crime. Haven't we all? Would you help your best friend hide a body? Sorry, dude, if you're out there listening. I didn't kill them, so I'm not helping you. Do you sometimes have a difficult time receiving compliments? Yes and no. That's a both. Some people are so poor, all they have is money, without any meaning to you. No, I've never really heard that before, actually. You say you can be a bit of a procrastinator? Not really anymore. When I was in school, yeah, but nowadays, no. It was only because I didn't like school and I didn't want to do the work and stuff. You said to take things too literally when they're not meant to be taken that way. I can usually understand people's tone, or I'll make them clarify if I am confused. Do you have a difficult time keeping your focus? Not really. I'm like the opposite of ADHD. I'm like super just like... Have you ever struggled to find your purpose in life? I never really thought my purpose because I don't think it matters. If it helps you to live your life believing that you have a purpose, that's okay. But I don't necessarily think I have a dead set purpose. Maybe the things I think that have to die, but I don't really believe in a purpose. We just have to be insecure. For the most part, no. We all have our insecurities, but in general, no. If you're just lost, you don't know where you're going. See, once upon a time, I would probably be the opposite of these questions, but I've come so far, even since I've taken this test, the first one, I've just changed so drastically much that, like, I don't know. I'm comfortable with who I am now, I guess. You also have to saying no to the ones you love, even when it's detrimental to you. To my partners, maybe, but everyone else, Yeah, I shall say yeah to that, I guess. Do you find that you generally have an easy time understanding others, though others don't have an easy time understanding you? Yes. Do you feel like you put more effort into others than they have put into you? Yes. Do you suffer trauma that's oh, yeah, baby. I think the thing with trauma, though, is that's what trauma is you learn to grow around it. It doesn't change. This is a great diagram I saw one time, which basically said it was, grief is a circle, right? Your life is a circle like this. So your feelings, your emotions, like that. When you have grief, it fills that whole circle. Over time, your circle gets bigger. The grief never changes. That trauma and grief never changes, but your circle gets bigger and you learn to live with it, and your life becomes more fulfilled outside of just feeling your grief and your trauma. And that's okay. That's all right to feel those things, because it's called trauma for a reason. You just have to learn how to live around it and understand it about yourself. Can you remember the moment you were weakest you'd ever been? Most definitely. Feeling lows, nothing is, can't even, it makes me feel so weird to think about it now. So something you both love as well as hate. Yes, actually. I actually tried on wedding dresses this last weekend, and it was so weird because it's like, oh yeah, everyone gets to see in a pretty dress, but like standing in front of everyone was like, oh, hi guys. It just felt so weird. Maybe it's really nerve-wracking getting ready for marriage and stuff. Not that I'm upset or anything. Feel whether or not someone genuinely likes you. Yeah, I do. Have you felt taken advantage of? Yeah. Do you ever get an overwhelming sense of dread or impending doom? I mean, occasionally, but not a lot. I'll just say yes, I guess. Do you know deep down in your heart that everything's going to be okay? Yeah, I'll say yeah. Just so you're aware. It will be. That's sweet. Now, I'm almost done with you. Just a few more questions, Wanderer. Would you rather love or be loved? I'm so much of both, though. I guess be loved. It's better to live a long, mediocre life, but a short but fulfilling. I don't think it matters what life you live, as long as you feel content with it. I guess I'll have to do short but fulfilling. Would you have the inner beauty or outer beauty? I suppose inner, you know? What's a face if you're a fucking bitch? I mean, men might sleep with you, but no one will ever really like you. Would you say value more, your own life or the lives of others? Probably the lives of others. It'd be easier to prove that God exists or that God doesn't exist. Well, considering after all this time we have no proof that he does exist, I think we already kind of made the answer to that question. I either struggle to wake up every morning or struggle to get to sleep every night. Bro, I already struggle good, like, I actually wish I could struggle to wake up and not struggle to go to sleep. But I don't really struggle to wake up, so. It said, would you rather, so it's not asking what I do. I have too many friends or too few friends. Bitch, I have one friend. So, at this current moment in time, so too few is fine for me. And I'm okay with that. I'd rather be, the center of attention or completely ignored. Oh, I hate being the center of attention, but I also, like, being ignored is one of my, like, can't handle it. I'm gonna go center of attention. I have to make sure my partner isn't texting me because I gotta pick him up tonight. Would you rather never read again or never write again? I suppose I will. I don't know. I bought a bunch of books and I want to get back into reading. I guess I'd have to pick never read again because I really haven't read in a while. When I say never read though, I'm assuming we're only talking about books. Because if they talk about everything, then I'd rather never write again. Either constant daylight or constant moonlight. Constant daylight. I don't trust a single bitch at night. Where I say the word pollution is the world from hunger. Honestly, I'm sorry guys, but pollution because we are absolutely destroying our earth. And, you know, if we can save it in the long run, then we can work on fixing hunger in the long run. Would you live for one more day or live in eternity? Never only live for one more day. I do not. People will say I want to live forever. I don't. There's a reason we live this life like this. I don't sleep too much or sleep too little. They both are not good for you. I guess too little. I've lived off too little sleep for a long time. Reality or a dream of my choose? I mean, I feel like if anybody could live in a dream of their choice, why wouldn't you? Isn't that you can make your perfect reality? Would you rather have someone else make all your decisions for you or make all your decisions by tossing a coin? Oh my god. No, I'll take my chances with the coin flip. I don't want anybody else's input. Lose my long-term memory or short-term memory? Short-term. Because you can ingrain things in your brain for the long term. You can work on short-term stuff. They wanted or needed? I mean, I guess wanted, because someone could need to have you but not actually care about you. Would you go to jail for something your friend did, or have your friend go to jail for something you did? That's cruel. That's a hard question. These are both so awful. I don't know. Sorry, bro. I'd be immune to physical pain or be immune to emotional pain. If I was immune to physical pain, if you have a chronic health problem, now, does it go away or am I just immune to feeling it? Because I think I'd still have to pick this in any regard. I'd rather always choose truth or always choose dare. I'd rather always choose truth. Some dare people are fucking crazy. That's what I like to hear. Would you say you're more of a realist or more of a dreamer? I'm a good in-between. I'm a very good in-between. I suppose once upon a time I would have said this most definitely. I think I've kind of realized in the middle. I guess right now I'll have to say realist, but I do wish for the best. I'd probably have to accept it as realist though. We're afraid of dying or losing a loved one. Losing a loved one. There's no point to me worrying about death because I'm gonna die anyways. Spend my whole life fretting about it. It's still gonna happen. You can't escape death, so if you never think about it, there's no point. It'll happen when it happens. Hopefully, it'll be quick and easy for you. If you put more value in honesty or resourcefulness, honesty. Which would seem to be stronger? Love or anger? I think at the end of the day, love. I think love drives a lot more things forward than anger does. Do you think you're personally more of a product? The ye old nature versus nurture question. I think I'm more of a nature person. I think nature is probably predominant, like, has taken over a lot more, even with the stuff that's happened to me. I find your answers very intriguing, Wanderer. But we got to know you even better than before. But thank you for allowing me a second opportunity. There wasn't really any controversial questions. Truly, it's been an honor of analyzing someone of your depth. I suppose a deal is a deal, isn't it? Allow me to grant you a gift. This is a gift of insight, Wanderer. I will tell you what I see deep within you. Please listen to my words carefully, for they contain the trap essence of your soul. Ah, guys, we're about to find out. Interesting, Wanderer. Tell me something. How does it feel to know how to love, but struggle to feel loved yourself? At least in the same capacity, if nothing else. You do know the feeling I speak of, yes? The feeling of longing for more? Equal effort. Fuck off. Giving so much or seeing so very little. This. You must wonder where things went so wrong. Was it childhood? Was it later in life? Oh, it was my childhood, buddy. Or does it have something happening right now? You put in so much work. You've gotten so far with so very little. You don't take enough pride in that. You accomplish a lot more than you realize, and there's so much more ahead. You really should take more time to sort out the small things just as much as the big ones. You are so overly critical of yourself. The same beautiful mind of yours can be such a dark place, can't it? Multifaceted you are. Multidimensional, to say the least. You've always known you're different than the rest, but you don't quite fully understand how, do you? Different is not a bad thing, Wanderer. Not in the slightest. As a matter of fact, quite the opposite. You got far more going for you than you realize. Brighter future than what the darkness shrouds. And now a void within will one day be filled. Now who wonder are lost, my friend. The more pressure you put on yourself, the less likely to achieve what you long for. Free yourself from the shackles of mind and allow yourself to live. You're so much more than what you've given yourself. You are in control, Wanderer, even though it doesn't always feel like it. If you could see the future I see, your soul will be filled with nothing but joy and happiness. But it's not that easy now, is it? No, of course not. But that's okay, Wanderer. Because eventually, you'll see what I see too. And eventually, you will be smiling the way you deserve. I can promise you that. Heed these words, Wanderer. They will help you in your journey forward if you let them. Once again, I want to give you a parting gift before I take my leave. A simple gesture, if you will. One singular word. And that gifted word, Wonder, is proud. Learn this word moving forward, for it'll help you in ways you couldn't possibly fathom. Trust me on that. And with that, I take my leave. Till next time, Wanderer. That first half hit deep. I've been going to therapy again too, so it's just like triggered. Mirror, mirror on the wall. Show me truth, tell me all. Reflection of fate. To what do I owe this pleasure, Watcher? Oh, just admiring my masterpiece. You are too kind, Watcher. Though we both know that while we may not play together, my existence surpasses your own. I am not your masterpiece. Can't get unless I say you can, Mirror. Whether you like it or not. You belong to me. Now tell me, who is the Fate Weaver visiting next? Who says the information to you, Watcher? That is none of your business. Now answer my question. I may not be able to traverse the other side freely as I once could, but I do not take orders from you, Watcher. Besides, not even I am privy to the actions of the Fate Weaver before they might ask me what the Weaver has made their visit, and perhaps my answer could be different. It would be too late to be of use to me by then. I must know before that beast makes their visit. Well then, I'd say you're out of luck, Watcher. Is there anything else I can help you with? Blasted Mirror. Why'd I bother rebuilding you? Should have minded my own business after shattering and left you in pieces, scattered across the other side where you belong. Wonderful. Well, thanks for your mutual, Watcher. Damn. Go get this conversation. Now, if you'll excuse me, I think absolutely nothing. I'm pretending that you no longer exist. Good day, Watcher. I'll remember this mirror. Can't keep the fate weaver from me forever. I believe I said good day, Watcher. Yes. Good day, mirror. Interesting, there's like this weird backstory going on. I'm just here for the test. Thank you for filling the test. If you enjoyed the experience, please feel free to check out the test trilogy. The Fate Weaver series is the advisor of many of other titles of a similar nature. Oh, you were just shown a sympathy in the Fate Weaver series, which you can now find on Steam. Every episode of Fate Weaver will have a main character named after a player selected from the comments. If you wish to be chosen character in the Fate Weaver series, the option is available to you. Please take the gift away that was assigned to your session and leave it in a comment for us. We expect to include fish fires that we're currently working on. These projects include Chasing Demons, which you can now add to your wish list on Steam. If you don't wish to have your name and cards to be selected as a character, simply leave your word out. Always read every comment we get. Promise you won't go unnoticed. Thank you so much for allowing us, and we hope you get some form of enjoyment from our projects. I'll leave the promo for them. You know, it's their game, and it's a free game. The first and the second game are both free on Steam, so you can always play it and see what it says about you. You know, I think the first one maybe didn't hit. Maybe it did. It's been so long I can't remember. But that one kind of hit some places a little deep. So I will be thinking about them just a little, especially going back to therapy and all the shit that I've been trying to see and go through again. You know. But yeah, these are always fun. I love doing them, and you know, it does make you think about some things, and you're like, it's fun, and I enjoy it, and I like sharing with you guys. Even though you get to see a little too much personal shit about me, but that's why you're here, isn't it? You want to learn more about who you're watching. I'm sure you see my personality in other ways too. You get to see this more real side of me instead of my making voices and playing games. So yeah. So that will be it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. My schedule is down below, and yeah. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video or over on my Twitch channel.